How are you guys doing? Thanks for coming to watch my video. Now I know I've been going a long time. I say that every time, but here's the video. So today's video is going to be, now I'm not sure if I'm going to split the video up in 3 different parts or I'm going to combine them all together, make a super long video like I usually do. I really don't know. But this video is going to be on my foundation. I basically showed you my foundation, a full coverage foundation sort of routine to get how to like create this sort of, you know, full coverage airbrushed sort of look. I use a lot of powders, I use a lot of concealers, you know, I just did everything and more. So this video is more of a full coverage foundation routine, but I also did the lips. I sort of have this Kylie Jenner sort of super overdrawn red lip with these, with like a neutral eye, and yeah, so I'm still deciding whether I'm going to include the eye and the lips or just do the face. Whatever, we'll see. Whatever title this video is, we will see. But yeah, guys, tell me what you think. I've basically been watching a lot of makeup tutorials and seeing a lot of makeup artists, their techniques, and I'm trying to incorporate some new techniques into my routine. So I tried this over powder type thing. It's airbrushed and photoshops your face basically. So I tried it out. I like it. I do need to refine some of the products that I use and refine some of the, you know, techniques that I did in the video, but for the most part I do like it. I do feel airbrushed and sort of prefer. But yeah, guys, I'll show all the products I use in the video and I'll list them down below. Tell me what you think about this sort of full coverage dramatic face routine. I really like it. I feel highlighted to the gods and just contoured and just everything is just sitting on my face. So tell me what you guys think. And yeah. So before I start the tutorial, I'm going to say, hey guys, thanks for coming. And that I moisturize and prime. You want to make sure you super moisturize and prime with a good primer for this tutorial because it's going to be a lot of powder use. And if you don't, you will look super dry. So I moisturize with my favorite moisturizer, and then I primed with the Tarte Poreless primer. So I'm first going to start by color correcting my dark spots with this concealer palette from BH Cosmetics. I'm using the coral colors. And then on top of this, I'm going to apply my foundation. Now for foundation, I'm using 2 colors, a foundation from BH Cosmetics and also a Maybelline foundation. I'll list them down below. I mix both of those onto my palette to create the best color, and I'm going to stipple this onto my face. I'm making sure not to buff it in, but to pack it and push it into my skin, as this is the best way to get that full coverage airbrush look. Now I'm going to start highlighting. I'm using the MAC PROLONG-WEAR concealer in NW45 and the LA Girl concealer in FAWN. Now first I'm going to start off by using the MAC PROLONG-WEAR concealer in NW45 because it's the best base to use and it lasts a long time. So I'm going to use that first, and then later on I'm going to do a second layer of concealer. Now I'm pushing this concealer into my laugh lines because to fill them in so they won't look so bad. Now I'm going to buff this in with my Black Beauty blender. I sprayed it with some water so I can move the product around my face nicely. Now you just want to push that concealer into your face. Don't buff it, don't move it, don't slide it, just push it. Now I'm going to use this concealer duo by Ruby Kisses. I don't remember the name, everything is wiped off, but I'm going to use that to contour my face. I'm first starting by drawing a line where my cheeks fall into my face, on the sides of my face. Then I'm going to contour the outskirts of my forehead and also my jawline. Now I'm going to just add some more of that MAC concealer on my chin, the space between my nose and my lips, on top of the middle of my nose, and also my forehead. Look at my contour face. Now I'm going to just push that concealer, the highlight concealer, into my skin with my Black Beauty blender. I'm just blending everything out so everything can be seamless. Now I'm just adding some more of that concealer to my nose to contour my nose, and also I'm just adding some more around my face because I want it to be more stark. Now I'm going to use this kabuki brush to push the contour color into my skin, making sure to push it in smoothly and not move it back and forth, as that's just moves product. This ensures that your colors will be smooth, they will blend in with each other and create that airbrush look. Now you always want to push your contour color up and not down. Here I'm just taking a smaller concealer brush and buffing out that nose contour. Now I'm going to reach for my LA Pro Conceal, and I'm going to lay that on top of the highlighted areas that I already highlighted with the MAC. I'm going for that really super highlighted look, so I'm using 2 layers of concealer. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. It's completely optional, but I decided to do it, so I'm just highlighting the same areas that I highlighted before. I'm going to buff that in with the same beauty blender and just push that product into my skin the best way I can and smooth it out. Here I'm taking the kabuki brush to try to marry those colors, the contour color and the highlight color. It's just about blending the colors now. You just want to make sure they're as blended as possible. I'm going to take my Sacha Cosmetics Buttercup powder and a cosmetic wedge and push it into all my highlighted areas. Now a lot of people would use this powder, but this is what I'm going to use today because I like the powder. So just push it into your highlighted areas and make sure you put it under your contour, which this cleans up your contour and also makes it stand out a little bit more. Here I'm taking this Ruby Kisses face powder, and this is what I'm going to use to set my cream contour, and I'm just going to push it onto the areas that I contoured around my face. I'm going to do the same with this small concealer brush onto my nose contour. Now I'm taking MAC MSF in Dark Deepest, and I'm going to just buff out in between my contour and my highlight. So any space between the contour and highlight, I'm going to use this powder to set it and sort of marry those 2 colors so my whole look looks seamless and you don't know where one color stops or where one color ends. Here I'm just taking a clean brush and just dusting off all the excess powder, trying to get my face back to, one accord and regular color. Here I'm going to take this Ebony Bronze by Queen Collection, and I'm just going to warm up my face since that contour color was a little bit gray tone. I'm just going to use this to warm up my face and add the warmth back into the look. I'm going to place this on top of anywhere that I contoured. Here I'm taking Deep Roast by Coastal Scents, and I'm going to lay that on the bottom of my contour just to make it look a little bit more edgy and a little bit more chiseled. Here I'm taking Blushing Rose blush by Jordana, and I'm just going to use this brush by Real Techniques to blush up my face. I'm also going to use this blush from this Beauty Treats palette. If you want to know where I got it from, I'll put it in the description box down below. Lastly, I'm going to highlight my cheekbones and everywhere else with this wonderful powder from Glam Inc. Cosmetics. If you want to know about it, I'll let you know. Also, there's going to be an additional video on my eye look and my lipstick. I just decided to chop them up because this video would have been too long for me to put them together. But thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for that other video. It's going to be awesome, because you're going to want to know how I created that wonderful red lip. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. Don't forget.